Every trader's focus is to get low spreads and finding a perfect strategy. They also focus on proper entries and exits. However, before any decision is made, look for a reliable broker. We all want to have good spreads and commissions that allow us to get into the blue faster. At HankoTrade, having spreads as low as 0.0 pips with leverage available up to 500 times is just one click away. You may also choose from 3 different account types, with a minimum deposit as low as $10. Built by traders for traders. Trade and control with our recommended broker, HankoTrade.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Welcome back, or should I say welcome back to me. It took a little bit of time off, guys. It's needed for everybody, but we're not going to talk about that too much. 7:38, guys and girls, all right. Make sure to check the description box. It's not a buy or sell channel here. We're here to provide free technical and fundamental analysis. Any trades taken upon yourself, try not to risk more than a certain percent, based on your account, Also, being a Monday, it might be a little bit slower. London session was pretty choppy from what I've been hearing. I wasn't up for it, but again, you got to respect the fact that chop session could lead into a potentially good session for New York. All right, as you can see, guys, we have US 30 on here. We're going to do gold as well as GU. The first two I'm going to not complement, but the first two I'm going to do are US 30 and gold. Okay, there's not much news today, guys. We're going to go over that in a little bit as well. All right, welcome all new traders. If you don't know about news, we'll go over that. I'll show you what we use, and then we'll go from there, okay? But with that being said, guys, I'm going to go and start on US 30 here. We're going to go on the daily, okay? And it's been a nice little bull move in terms of the last little bit, guys, on the daily. You can see that we've made a nice little bottom here. This was July 13th, and we're on the 25th right now, but since then we've made a nice comeback. All right, we're starting to approach it, kind of getting into a little bit of consolidation here on the daily. So let's break this down, guys. We're going to go from daily all the way down to 5 minutes for both US 30, gold, and then right after 8:15 we're going to look at GU as well. Okay, so let's rock and roll. All right, going to count back last like maybe 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, 6 candles. Going to give us a nice little opportunity to try to get a nice trap and gap leading for the 5 minutes. Okay, so I see nice daily demand right here. Obviously, we have some here. We're going to look at some probably daily support. To break down here, guys, we're going to have a huge issue within the market. I don't think we're going to get down there today just because of the news, but of course, anything can happen. You know that. All right, secondary, looking for some supply. All right, right around in here. All right, and with that being said, let's get our daily support. Okay, looking at roughly this area right here. I'm going to change the style of it. All right, make it text. Daily support. All right, looking for some daily resistance coming in next. I'm going to use it right at the top of the supply area, and then we're going to work based on that. All right, resistance. Okay, guys, so you can see that's also at the high on the daily, 32,223. Okay, so let's drop it now down to the 4 hour. See what we're looking with right here. You can see it's a little bit of consolidation. Price is not dropping below that, roughly between 31,900, 31,800 area. Okay, so I'm looking at pretty nice support right here in terms of our 4 hour. Okay, 4 hour support. All right. Next, I'm looking for some resistance. Okay, just make sure to update everything when you go for your top down. Sometimes they do get distorted when you're going from higher time frames to a little bit lower. All right, so you can see right here we've made a nice little push. Okay, I'm going to use this wick right here as my 4 hour resistance, and then we're going to drop to the hourly, guys, looking for our opportunities on this time frame. Okay, perfect. All right, so you can see that in this zone right here, price has made a nice little bullish move. We've had a nice sell-off here. Tried to break down. You can see that it pushed back and held. Nice engulfing candlestick. Tested that support almost again, and then you can see a nice little rise in price. Okay, so I see nice 1 hour support coming in at roughly 32,000, rough 05045. Okay, let's see what we're looking with for the resistance. I'm just going to gather this top wick right here, and then we're going to drop to the 15. Okay, all right. Okay, so let's take a peek to the left here. All right, you can see there's a little bit of 15-minute rejection coming in just above our hourly. Okay, so I'm going to use that. And you can see, if you don't know where that is, guys, always look to your left. Okay, always look to your left. If you guys are finding it hard to see where price has been rejected but previously, or has found some nice support. Okay, so you can see I also see a nice support level here on the 15 at roughly 32,072.75 area. Okay, 15-minute supper. Okay, and let's go to the 5 now. Okay, so we have a nice trend here still forming. Okay, guys, for members, that trade is running 22 pips for CJ. Okay, that was from this morning. Okay, that's what the alarm was for. We'll check that out in a little bit. All right, so right now you can see price is getting rejected at the high 32,100. It says 32,099, you know, but this chart may be a little bit different. Liquidity, you can see that this is on currency.com. Okay, so yours may be actually hitting that 32,100 and around there. All right, so for me, what I'm looking for is we need a confirmation below price. If we're going to sell, we need something below the hourly support rate here. Okay, if we're going to break, which the trend will continue bullish, we need something obviously above the 1 hour, which is the breaking the highs. Okay, you know, 32,000, that 100 mark. Okay, so let's just watch and see here how this is going to move. We're going to head over and chart gold as well. Okay, all right, I do really like opportunities that are happening, or showing opportunities that are happening here on US 30 and gold. Okay, so let's just watch this. I'm going to set an alarm right here. Okay, I'm just going to add my 5-minute support just right below. Okay, this will change pretty frequently if we do decide to flip bearish, right? You know what I mean? We will see it probably in and around that area multiple times in 5-minute resistance. Okay, just because of the 5-minute time frame, it's a little bit lower. Okay, so we might tap these opportunities a little bit more often. So with that being said, I am going to add some alarms here, then head over to gold. Okay, and then I'm looking for one more opportunity right here. All right, but if we do tend to start to break here, okay, you know, we can look for opportunities for this sell. NASDAQ is looking pretty good. It's starting to short right now. Okay, but it's coming to an area that has found some nice support in previous structure. So we have our alarms. Let's just watch and see, and we're going to go head over to gold. Just watching. Okay, 7:45, guys. New 15-minute candle here. All right, so let's go take a peek at Goldilocks on the 5. You can see we're making lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and we're making a little bit of a lower high here. Okay, price in the RSI just around the 50 line. That's why we're just going to hold off on gold and US 30 until we find some better entries, maybe looking for overbought or oversold conditions. All right, but we're currently hovering around 1730, 1729 area. So let's go find on the daily. And you can see here that price has been selling off. We've tried to find some nice support, but there's a lot of indecision here. Spinning top candles. This is an engulfing candlestick here, but the big long wick has tapped a low of 1680. Okay. All right. So price can still get there depending on how, you know, news is going to react this week, and how, you know, basically any world news that happens out of the ordinary that's not planned, which has been known to happen quite often. Okay. So let's gather some demand. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so I'm looking for some areas right around here. Nice demand area. All right, and then I'm looking for some supply right in and around here, guys. All right, so pretty straightforward, guys. How many people have been trading gold lately? How many people have been doing all right on gold? let me know in the chat box, guys. A lot of people, they stay away from it. Oil is the same thing. Daily resistance. Okay, I'm going to find some daily support now, which is going to be right here. Okay, members, you guys should be running on CJ pretty good right now. Okay, it's looking pretty sexy. All right, so let's drop to the 4-hour. All right, looking pretty good in around here. Just update this, looking for some hourly and 4-hour resistance. So I see some nice 4-hour support here starting to hold on gold. Gold is really choppy right now. Okay, there's US 30. I think it's flipping bearish here. We'll go check that out in a second. 4-hour support. Okay, I'm looking for some 4-hour resistance now to the left as well. You can see price has been rejected at this wick a few times, and then same with this structure right here. So I'm just going to move that up, kind of make a quick little update. 4-hour resistance. Okay, we'll go to the hourly now. Guys, I'm watching US 30 for a short right here. All right, just keep that in mind. Just want to finish up gold real quick before we move on. Okay, so 4-hour support here. Good. I'm going to move that down, hold it, and then look for my hourlies coming in. 1-hour support. And then we're going to go for our hourly resistance coming. We're just right above it, guys. Okay, you see how I'm using that long wick right there for the 4-hour. If you wanted to move that up, you can use this structure. Whatever makes sense for you, depending on the way that you're trading. But I can adjust these a little bit. I understand that the hourly and 4-hour are different. Okay, but I'm looking for the structure as we start to go and break these down even further. So there's my 1-hour resistance coming in now. Okay, guys, I really want to get this done and go to US 30. I think it's starting to sell off here. I don't want to miss this opportunity. Okay. So guys, if gold's continuing, members, just remember, we're in from 33 here, okay, the morning. Okay, this is 1733 sell, so this thing's still running, all right, if you're still holding. Okay, so I see some resistance coming in right here, 15-minute. And then I'm going to find some 15-minute support level, which is showing nice at around 1725, 1726 mark. Okay, 15-min support. Okay, RSI showing around the 50 line on the 15-minute. Okay, let's take a peek at the 5. And you can see we're holding nice structure on the hourly. Okay, and then my 5-minute support is just as we broke below. You can see that's an engulfing candlestick, so that's a candle we need to be aware of. 5-minute support. Okay, I do see one more 5-minute resistance coming in here, which we can add. All right, if you guys understand that price action pattern right here, bullish, almost indecision right here, and then you have the bearish continuation with a 3-bar play. Okay, that's a really good pattern to be aware of. All right, so 5-minute resistance. All right, so we've done US 30, we've done gold. Let's go take a peek. You can see NASDAQ tried to dip down here. Okay, GU is a little bit just, not much volume base on GU. Okay, but one thing I wanted to check out before we move on, guys, is the DXY. Okay, let's take a peek at where we've been trading. 106, okay, 0.3 is what we're currently at right now. And you can see we're probably at the 50 line. Yep, right there. Okay, I can see we've made a low and a high. Okay, in terms of the 5-minute, you can see right here, this would be our target and our other target if we're going to just focus on the DXY. Okay, so let's make this a little bit bigger. Let's get our consolidation back into play. All right, so if price wants to break above here, guys, obviously we can tap, look at a nice little bullish momentum movement here. Okay, going to reach that opportunity up there. And if we do tend to break, we're going to probably see this bearish downtrend, maybe a couple pullbacks. leading to our 106.198187 or 106.5. Okay, so let me just edit this a little bit thicker of a line than I'm used to. Okay, we'll update this as well. Okay, so I'm going to add also key areas of the DXY. If we do tend to break, we'll get some alarms. All right, and I see one more opportunity just right above there before we had that continuation sell. So I'm going to add an alert right here. And I'm going to add an alert right here. Okay, perfect. Okay, guys, so basically look to the left, or sorry, look to the right if you can't really see. I'll put a couple price flags on here for you just so you guys can see. And now I'm pretty ready. Are you guys ready, or what's going on? You guys want to trade? What do you want to focus on mostly today? We're going to do GU maybe a little bit right after 8. I want to check out US 30 here. So you can see how it might nice little drop and then a pop. I think drop right down to the hourly, guys. And it makes sense that the hourly support is holding. Why? Because there's a pocket of buyers right here. You can see the level of support. Okay, look at this right here. Price dropped, but we can see, we know that price is holding here. Why? Multiple touches and multiple levels of support. Okay, now that's not to say that price cannot drop off. Okay, I do really think that, you know, you can see there was a little bit of divergent play there. That's what led to that sell-off. Okay, I still think that we can probably get down to maybe that 32,020 area, maybe 32,010, or maybe even psychological 32,000. Okay, but we're gonna watch and see. We're bouncing off that 50 line. Okay, right there on the RSI you can see. And then let's take a peek at the 9. We're just below it now. Okay, the 200. Where's that showing? We are heavily over it. Okay, so a lot of times when you're above the 200, you really will only want to look for buys. Okay, but let's watch and see if we can get some kind of maybe continuation pullback here. If not, the hourly support is going to hold true, and most likely we can get back down to maybe that 32,000 mark. Okay. So right now, guys, 5 minutes until 8 a.m. Usually we've been starting at 7:45. Okay, so it's not like 8 o'clock comes a little bit faster. So right now we just got to watch and see. You can see clearly consolidation, price is held, and you can see that it's doing the same thing to the right now. All right, what I'm watching for is the new hourly candle. Okay, let's take a peek at gold real quick. Okay, guys, we are still running on gold. If we break this 200 EMA, we are going to be in for a little bit of a treat here. Okay, we've been in since 1733. If you guys see on the free Telegram group, that is the actual trade, and that trade is running almost 60 pips. Okay, admin, if you could just update that, that would be fantastic. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, so I'm looking for now on gold a continuation. I'm going to erase this 9 and the 200 right after. I want to see, you know, what's going to happen on the new hourly, because we're at a critical point on gold. You can see to the left, this has been some consolidation. Okay, and it's right around the 200. We picked up some liquidity here. Buyers have started to come in. Barry, no, you buried that. You're 50 pips, $5 too late. Okay, not trying to be rude, but just stay away from it now. We'll try to find something a little bit better after 8. Okay. All right. So you guys can see that this has been a nice trend to the downside here. Okay, and we're right at that 200. So let's just watch. The DXY is going to have an impact on this, so let's just see if DXY is kind of breaking out bullish here, or if they're kind of consolidated Yeah, there we go. There's the DXY still shooting to the upside here. That's why gold. So guys, from right now, the likelihood of the correlation between the DXY and gold, it's looking pretty promising. Okay. The DXY have made a nice bullish continuation. Gold is kind of selling off down here. I did mention to the guys that I'm looking for gold to maybe tap 1725. Okay. It's a good number. It's just right below, right in and around here. All right. If we get to 1726, obviously it's roughly around the same area. Guys, CAD JPY, you're about to get probably another alarm. Okay, that thing is running 25 pips now. Can we wait for breakout of the seller? Yeah, I'm waiting for the new hourly, guys. Like, it's totally up to you. We've been in sells all morning. I just want to see what's going to happen on the new hourly for the first 5 minutes. Okay, you can still see it selling. If we get a nice little break here, guys, what can happen is it can bounce right off the 200. Like, if we start to enter in right now, okay, at this level of support, okay, you can see that this is what's going to happen. It might be a micro move from that 1727 all the way back down to 1725. Okay, so that could be a good sell opportunity here. All right, so if price does want to continue, you can look at something like this, but I'd wait. If it's tough because you want to wait for the new hourly. There's 25 pips, guys. Enjoy it. Okay, because what can happen is we're 2 minutes away. They can push this right back down. Okay, and then suck it right back up and hover it right around the 200. If not, price of gold is still going to sell. I might enter in at a smaller lot size right at that hourly switch to see if we're actually going to have that continuation. Okay. US 30 is holding support. Okay. That's a big sell, guys. See, okay, so here we go. You can see the liquidity has just picked up some rate volume right here because of this left support. Okay, so let's just watch and see how this is moving. We've got about 50 seconds. See what I mean, guys? We've got about 50 seconds here. Let's take a peek one more time at US 32. Okay, guys, if US 30 continues, and if we break this level right here, I'm looking for a potential short. All right. Let's watch and see. Got to get it below that bottom wick for a continuation. I'm not looking for a crazy drop. Okay, maybe to the next previous level of consolidation. But if price still holds that, we're just going to watch and see. Okay. Here's the new hourly, guys. I did trim my beard, guys. Absolutely. Every time I walked away on the vacation, people were throwing pennies and stuff at me. I was like, what's going on here? And they said I looked homeless because the beard wasn't trimmed up and lined up nice. So I thought I'd trim it up a bit, you know, make it a little more presentable for you guys. Okay, guys, here we go on gold. Okay, so gold drop here, guys. You can see. All right, if we break here level, I'm going to enter in another opportunity. Look down to the 4 hour. Okay. Guys, I've secured my, okay, so I'm in on a sell right now on gold. Let's see how this goes. CAD JPY guys running 30 pips. Okay, I'm going to close my CJ position, guys. All right, I'm going to close my CJ position here. Members, I'll put it in the group what I got. All right, my sell, I was selling from right in around here, so it's roughly at break even. If I don't like the way it's moving, I'll close it, looking for a potential opportunity for a buy. But I'm watching this right here, okay, for the 9 to cross maybe the 200. All right, the buyers have been in control so far since we just broke this 15-minute, but you can see the sellers have been in control overall. All right, there we go. I am running 4 pips right now. Okay, 40 bucks. Let's see how the continuation is going to move. All right, I want to check out US 32, guys. Okay, nothing yet. US 30 is still holding bullish so far. Okay, so you can see that gold is finding that level of buyers coming in. Why? Because look to the left right here. Okay, so that trade would have dropped from the 200 if you were in anywhere around there, around 15, 18 pips. Okay, you can still see it's dropping. If this is all they're going to give us, okay, for right here, if they're going to hold that level of 15, and you got to respect it because look to the left right here, okay, that might be all they're going to give us. Okay, if that's the case, we got to see coming in for the new candle, for this current candle close and the new candle open. All right, we're almost down to that 25 mark, members. All right, so that was the overall trade opportunity that we talked about. We just broke a key 200 EMA here. All right, so you got to remember that price may be coming back up to retest. All right, and see how it's going to move based on that. Oh my goodness, guys, did you guys see? Oh guys, sorry, I gotta go for 1 second here. Guys, this is where the entry was on CAD JPY. Okay, and you can see 105,900 psychological, and you can see that move is definitely running around 40 pips right now. Okay, so that's a big move, guys. That's a very big move. And gold is continuing to drop, which is a nice sign for us. Let's see if we can get the candle close below that 15-minute. Okay, and let's take a peek also at US 30 here. We're going to check it out right after this candle close and the new candle open. All right, there's the dump, guys. Remember, don't get greedy on this. Okay. Oof. You can see that price is now retesting that hourly. Remember, we're in a key area where buyers have been, so they might push this back up a little bit. Trade is still looking pretty good, so but what I mean by that is look to the left right here, guys. I've showed you that a couple times. Okay, so they're starting to hold here. Here's that secondary 5-minute candle. Okay, 8 o'clock happened. They dumped it, broke almost right through. Okay, 7:55, 8 o'clock happened for continuation here. Now you can see the 8:05, the first 5-minute candle. They're starting to find some support, looking to test that 200 EMA. Okay, so if you guys were in on gold, all right, would have had to be a little bit quicker of an opportunity here. It's still coming to a key level of resistance, so we're just going to watch and see how this is going to move. All right, price is still very strong on gold. Why? Because of the support structure to the left right here. Okay, so if you guys got on that drop, all right, anywhere around here, secondary candle, what I told you, dropped about 12, 13 pips. All right, I still have a little bit of a runner left. Okay, it's a little bit in drawdown right now, but my overall meat of the trade has been taken out, and it was taken out as soon as it dropped below that 15-minute. Okay, So let's just watch and see here. Here's that retest of the 200. We're going to see if the continuation is going to push down or if they're going to retest the 200 one more time. All right, so let's check out US 30 here. We'll come back. Okay. And there's US 30 still holding. Okay. Now remember, we're not looking for this crazy trend reversal here. Price can, flip and go bearish, but for a short-term pullback, maybe leading in for a New York market open, maybe pump for the continuation, right? So this is what we just got to watch and see. Okay, we're right at that 15-minute rejection zone. We're right on hovering around the 5, and you can see that we're right around the hourly, the 50 line, coming right near that hourly support. Okay. Gold's looking pretty good. I still see it's getting pushed back down so far. So if you guys are in on this trade, secure someone you can. All right, we are maybe going to get a death cross here, which would be fantastic, pushing price back down to that 4 hour. Okay. Okay, so my eyes are on US 30 right now. What I like right here is the fact that if we tend to break, it'll act as a nice little opportunity for, that 5-minute trend to get broken. We're still hovering below the 9, which is showing good opportunity for us. Okay, nothing has been triggered yet. We're not doing anything, just watching and waiting. Okay, but it looks like a nice setup for maybe potentially a pullback. Okay, so let's go take a look at gold again. Okay, it's still pushing back down below that 15-minute. Okay, so they're trying to push this now above that 9 EMA as well. All right, so they don't want to let this thing drop. Okay, right now. All right, they might have an opportunity for price to continue in the actual bullish trend. Right, that could have been that pullback. Remember we talked about with the divergent play. So price is still moving to the upside. You can see it cooled off. Okay, and then it bounced off the 50. And now she's making an upward trending movement here, coming towards the close below, above that 9 EMA, which is starting to happen right now. Okay. Let's take a peek at the DXY here for a sec, guys. Okay, so we talked about the bullish move to 106.4. Okay, you can see it did, and then it has heavy rejection. Now we're testing that 9 EMA, following suit to the overall potential bullish trend here. All right. You can see now that we're starting to really test that 9 EMA. If the correlation is true, gold might start to flip a little bit bullish if we can break that. All right, so just be aware if they're correlated. Okay, that is something that could be a high probability of something that could happen. All right. So we're back at that 1725, guys. We just hit that mark. Okay. You can see the new candle has opened. All right. We're holding that 15-minute level of support. Okay. We need to get below this candle structure right here for that overall continuation, which we're breaking the lows. Okay. The low is 1725, which that was the overall target. Okay. But I'm looking for obviously maybe 1724. Okay. If price is going to have its, follow through continuation going bearish. All right. So let's take a look at maybe GU in the next 4 minutes. All right, take a peek at US 30 here. Okay, so we got about just under 3 minutes. Let's stick this candle out here and see how it's going to fluctuate. Okay, so you can see a little bit of resistance coming in. Okay, gold just popped right up, guys. So remember we talked about that support. We can see it's back up to that 1727 mark. Okay, so the level of support has held. All right, so as I kept telling you, if you guys were in on that, look to secure when you can. Price can still get rejected and pushed back down. All right, it's not to say that the 15-minute support level cannot get broken again. Remember, we've made lows and highs continuously in the downtrend. All right, it did drop around almost 15 pips from the overall opportunity. All right, but now you can see they're retesting anytime we get around these moving averages right here. All right, price is going to have push-pull movements, making it not a clear trend. Okay, but there, remember I mentioned to you also that we're going to have to retest that 200 at some point to see if it's going to hold below or break above, and that's what's happening right now. Okay, so let's see the US 30. One sec, guys. Okay, so that could be performing a little bit of a neckline. If we come back down here, you can see the level of support on US 30. Okay, support. So price gets rejected. From what I can see normally, you can see push down here. It might come back down, and we're going to see this is going to be the key retest right here. Okay, you can see that support level, if it holds, we can start to maybe push to the upside, look for a W pattern. Okay, and that could be the neckline. I've seen this type of candle happen many times at a bouncing of support, which this is going to be it. So I want to see if we might get a push back down and maybe push up, or if it's still just going to hold that trend pushing towards the upside. Okay, and gold is getting a little bit of rejection as well. Okay, so here's that 815, guys. Do you guys want to check out GU? Okay, here's the rejection. Remember we talked about this. Okay, got to do a lower low, lower high, retest. We're going to see if it's going to be a continuation. Do you guys want to do GU, or do you guys want to just stick with these things right here? US 30 and gold. Okay, all right. So guys, I'm going to set some alarms here. Take a peek at GU. Okay, we're going to take a look at gold too. I want to see right below if we're going to tap that level right there. Okay, so if we hear nothing on gold, guys, this just means it's continuing bullish. All right. If we start to get some hearing of a alarm, we know that it is flipping bearish. All right. So let's take a peek at GU here, guys. All right. So you can see it's holding a little bit of support here. It's kind of following gold in a little bit of a way. All right. Gold had a nice bullish support. Same with GU. It's starting to pump. Okay. So let's take a look at GU on the daily here, guys. Let's erase the moving averages. So I'm going to count back 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there we go. Pretty straightforward. Looking in and around here. Got some GU demand. All right, looking for some GU supply now. So remember we talked about that gold retest. If you guys look at gold right now, you can see it's pushing right back into profit if you're still holding your sells. Okay. So let's take a look at now the daily support. It's pretty straightforward right there, multiple wick touches. Okay, good. We are in Toronto. Just want to make sure that. So daily support. Gold's in a downtrend. If you've been watching, guys, make sure to pick up on these clues. All right, it's obviously very obvious if you look at the chart to see what we've been. Okay, so daily support, daily resistance. Okay, let's take a peek now at the 4 hour. Sorry guys, a little bit more. Okay, just going to push this down just a tad. Okay, let's take a peek at now our hourly, guys. One sec, I just want to see US 30 here on the other chart. Okay, so down to the 4 hours right here. Perfect. So we look to the left. Not much candle structure, so I'm just going to move this a little bit above. Okay, get some 4 hour resistance just right below here. Okay. Four-hour resistance. Okay, my 4 hour support level is going to come in and around here, and I'm going to work on the rest on the hourly. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, 4 hour support. Guys, be careful. Like I said, coming into 8:30, gold. Usually everything has a big move at 8:30. Okay. All right. So nothing has been triggered yet. We're just watching and waiting. No alarms have popped up, which is a good sign. Okay. I see some hourly support starting to hold here on GU. Okay, my hourly resistance is going to come right above it, right at that top wick right there. Okay. Okay, and now we're going to drop to the 15. Perfect. Okay, so my 15-minute rejection area is going to be right here, guys. Okay, roughly 20695. All right. So 15-minute resistance. And my support level is just going to be right under it. So 15-minute support. So we've got no alarms, guys. Nothing has kind of triggered at all. We are now at 8:20. Okay, and we're going to drop to the 5-minute. Okay, beautiful move here on GU, guys. Still holding. Gold is still holding bearish so far. Anything can switch on gold. All right, GU is looking pretty promising. Let's go. Ooh, it's fluctuating, guys. We are in high fluctuation. Let's see. US 30 is still holding. Okay, nothing is broken below. Okay, you can see that gold. Let's see if it pushed back down. There we go. Is anyone holding gold with me? I'm still holding that, guys. Okay, now the only thing is this is giving you a second opportunity to maybe, secure more. If you're not, could be a beautiful neckline. Price could push right back up. This 15-minute support level, you can see it's held now twice. Okay, so secure some when you can. All right, don't get greedy here. Give yourself a little bit. If you did a 1.0, secure, 70-80% of it and leave a little bit of a runner. That's what I usually do. Because price can break down. Remember, we're at the 200 EMA. All right. So let's go take a peek. Watch this. I'm going to set some alarms here. Okay, good. We already got one. US 30 showing bullish signs. Okay. Okay, I don't think that we might get down there a little bit later. You know what I mean? Like I still think there's a lot of opportunity for a short-term pullback, but I don't know if it's going to happen right now. We're at a key, coming to the 15-minute support level. 5-minute, hourly was showing nice opportunity, but you can still see we're pushing pretty bullish right now. Okay, pushing pretty bullish right now. So we're holding above that 50. Okay, remember we talked about that. That's what I was looking for, a retest right there. Remember we talked about that W pattern. Okay, that's what I'm looking for right here. But if this is going to hold, right, I'm looking for a potential buy on US 30 above right here. Okay, let's watch and see. Oh, I don't think it's going to rocket that high, guys. Let's watch. Okay, gold is right back down to 1725.9. You can still see it's holding that 15-minute support level with pretty good care. Okay, guys, yes, we're going to do market open here. We're going to do NASDAQ. All right, I'm watching for gold at 8:30, guys. Okay, I'm watching for gold at 8:30. Okay, so let's just see GU here. Okay, still a little bit of a nice trend that we're showing bullish. We have not broke below the 50 for any kind of sells. My breathing seems a bit heavy. That's a good thing, guys. It means I'm showing life. Okay, so take a peek at US. Okay, so I'm looking for a potential buy here, guys, of US 30. This will be the opportunity right here, looking for a TP at that 15-minute. If it gets there, don't enter in. We got to see if a confirmation will get us above. Okay, so let's just watch this. We'll add an alarm right here. Okay, we already got one edited. So if it taps there, guys, it's going to go off. So that's when we'll look to, for that trade opportunity. Okay, gold is still hovering on that 25 mark. Let's see if we can get that continuation, guys. If this will be a death cross on gold. Okay, just starting to appear right now. Thanks, Ian. I appreciate it, bro. Okay. Guys, I'm running on gold here. Nice. It's beautiful. I want to see if we can get that support level break, though. Okay, you can see they're holding that with the strength of the bullish momentum because of the left level support. Look at how many taps that it has here. Okay, so we know that they're there, guys, and I keep repeating this. All right, but there's a lot of new people joining every single time. So if they're just sitting in here like, oh, okay, we're in this trade, but why is it holding bullish? Okay, so look to the left. Okay, pretty choppy session here so far, guys. It's been good, but it's been slow. Okay, that's the only thing. Let's go take a look at GU here. Okay, we're right on that 9 EMA for GU. Okay, like we're making high, low, high, low. So this is going to be a little bit of an opportunity. If it doesn't hold above the 9, it's going to push back down. If not, it's going to show the highs. Okay, so we're in a critical area for GU, US 30, and Goldie. All right. Okay, so see how nothing's triggered yet? Nothing's kind of gone off, just watching and waiting. I'm just waiting for, we got 2 minutes, guys. Okay, 2 minutes is going to be a beautiful time. It's 8:30. Generally, the news happens around here. You know what I mean? It's definitely important to always wait until 8:30 for any kind of continuation moves or to even look to trade. If you guys have been following along with, Ron, mine, whoever is trading with SST, 8:30s is always a big time, guys. It's always a big time. Okay, you can see that nothing has tapped on US 30 here. I'm looking for two opportunities. I have two sitting there waiting, and one is a sell, one is a buy. All right. Oh, that's a fib, guys. Sorry. Okay, and this is what it would look like right here. This is what you'll see. This is what you do see when you see some of the videos that we do. This is showing both directions, guys. Okay, if we break down below here, this is going to be a sell opportunity if we have our continuations, which right now there's not showing any bullish movement at this time. Okay, that would be the bullish opportunity for a bullish entry. All right. Gold, let's see. We're starting to, yes, guys, there we go. Let's go get that gold dump. Dump, dump, dump. Come on, guys. Okay, so see it push right back above that 15. I watched that MT4 drop, 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 and then you can see it's just now basically right back at where it was initially. Okay, so here's 8:30, guys. Okay, this is the critical time. So don't be anything. You can see that momentum has kind of held that support level here on gold. All right, we're still below. We've shown opportunities of a death cross here, so we're going to see if it's going to have its continuation. US 30 is flipping bearish here. Okay, it's testing that trend. Let's take a peek on GU2, guys. Okay, so GU is holding that trend. All right, I'm looking for an opportunity of GU for continuation. Sorry, guys, I got the window open here. That's why you hear a little bit of noise background. Okay. My goal, I just want gold to tap that 4 hour. Okay, that's all I want is gold to tap that 4 hour here. and then we're good. Okay, just under 3 minutes now, guys. Dude is so red. I've been tanning, man. I have been tanning. My face definitely looks like, you know, what is that one I got right here? Old Spice deodorant red stick. Okay, there we go, guys. Let's go. Anybody else in with Goldie here? I need it to tap this 4 hour, and we're ready to rock here. Okay, I'll show you where the entry was. And I'm going to send in the free FX group for you guys just so you can see here, okay? People ask about entries. Okay, so you can see it's push right back up. I just secured, guys, right on that drop. Okay, I just secured on that drop. I think the 4 hour support level is going to really hold on gold. I know 4 hour in general is. If we tend to break and look for a continuation, I'll look to enter in on gold. But for right now, I'm good, man. That was a nice opportunity, a nice continuation. And guys, if you look on our Discord, you can see that we've been in from 33. Okay, I had a multiple entry on 33, and you can see that that thing dropped around 80 pips. Okay, I still think it can drop, all right? But again, the reason why I'm good with that is because we already in, from golden this morning, okay? So gold is starting to find that level. Don't get greedy here. Let's go take a peek at GU. I really want to see what's going to happen with GBP USD. Okay, so still holding that bullish support level here on that trend. I'm not really seeing any clean entries right now on GU. All right, still looking pretty bullish. Let's go take a peek at US 30 here. That 830 is kind of saving US 30 at this time. That's an engulfing candlestick there, so I'm watching this pretty closely right now. Okay, let's go take a peek at the DXY, see what we've kind of flipped to. Okay, so guys, remember we tapped here and I talked about that 9 EMA on the DXY. Look at where we're at right now. Okay, nice momentum, starting to break through pressure and structure of the 9 EMA. We're testing, the bottom level support of the consolidation. Okay, now the reason why I'm calling this consolidation, we've had multiple touches here and here. So breakthrough, support level double tap, resistance level double tap. That's why it's considered to me a consolidation. All right. If we do breakdown here, I'm looking for the 106.259, roughly 260 to be tapped. If we hold level here, I do think we can start to break above and start to test that 106.416 again. All right. Both have really good opportunities for it. Okay. You can see that US 30 is now starting to sell here. Okay. There we go, guys. Okay, so why am I looking like this? I'm looking at this right now because the engulfing candlestick. If US 30 breaks down, I will look for an opportunity of a sell here and look at gold. Gold just popped up. That's why I'm trying to tell you to secure. Look at gold, guys, starting to find that level. US 30 starting to push down just a tad. Okay, so if US 30 starts to dump here, guys, all right, let's watch and see here what level coordinate is that. 32050. Okay, that's the support level. That's what we wanted to see starting to get hit now. Okay, if we start to continue, I'm going to look for a US 30 sell here. All right. There's a double tap. I'm in on a small lot US 30 sell just to test it out. Okay. Let's see how this is going to move. If we don't break here, guys, like I said, remember I talked about that W pattern that could form. If you guys don't understand that, go back in the stream and you can rewatch it, with the neckline starting to show right at the bullish candlesticks right here. Sorry, right at the bullish candlestick here, and then we had that bearish close. Okay, so you can see nothing has dropped through just yet. All right, you guys want to check on NASDAQ? You can see that NASDAQ just had a big dump off, big sell. Okay, we'll catch this reversal or the potential continuation at market open. All right. Okay, beautiful. Let's see if we can get the continuation, guys. I need it to break past here for the follow through. Slowly starting to test here, guys. See what I mean? We need to get a nice level drop for the continuation to hold past there. If not, they're just going to hold it at that previous level support, which we kind of mentioned and talked about, that could maybe turn into a W pattern because price is, kind of bullish. Okay, guys, if you want to, help me out on the stream here. Okay, if you guys want to do NASDAQ market open, which we'll do a top down fully and everything. Okay, I need you to smash the likes to 300. All right, it's respect to me. It's respect to everyone else in the stream who's watching and liked. Just show the love to 300 and we'll do NASDAQ, no problem. US 30 is already a W for 10 pips. Okay, so let's watch and see if we're going to get that continuation. Okay, so you can see it slowly dropping now. New candles opening up here. There we go. See if we can get that follow through here, guys. See if we can get it to maybe 15. There we go. Is anyone in US 30 with me, guys? If you're in US 30, smash the like button. Let's go here. Okay, guys, there were 2 trade ideas sent on Discord. The only one that has triggered was the sell. Okay, you guys should read. The admin did a great job at updating this. Okay, so don't get greedy on this, guys. Make sure you secure when you can. All right, this is a nice move for me too. All right, I've secured 90%. I'm leaving a little bit of a runner here. Okay, you can see they dropped down about 15, now holding. Why is this happening? Let's look to the left here. Look at the structure base of the bullish support that we've had. Okay, so although momentum is still showing bearish, that's a 15 pip drop. Don't get greedy here, guys. Okay, We're probably tapping, okay, correct, yeah, the 50. We're probably definitely tapping some EMA, looking for a support level found. To continue, guys, to continue in this trend right here, we need to break this structure support. All right. And remember, there's a big structural support because it's been bullish the last little bit. Okay. So if we're going to get down there, which we definitely can, okay, we need to break there for continuation. If not, guys, don't get greedy. It's still running about 12, 10 pips. All right. For right now, I'm just going to erase this. Okay. That's a good opportunity for a buy to come. We're just going to see how it's going to move. $247, guys. Beautiful. Thank you so much for the support. Okay, as soon as we get 300, we'll do NASDAQ. All right, coming in. So I still got a little bit of a runner here, guys. You can still see it starting to come back to the potential entry. All right. Don't get greedy. If you guys are happy with that trade, 15 pips to almost 20 pips, be done with it and we'll find another move. All right. Okay, so current time 8:43, guys. It's currently about 2 minutes, about a minute away for the new 15-minute candle, which does have a lot of opportunity to, switch directions leading into the new 4-hour candle, which will be 9 o'clock. All right, so gold is right back down at that 1725. Okay, you can still see it's starting to get a nice rejection period coming in. Nothing has even broke above the 200 EMA, still holding. If we break below here, guys, I will look to take another sell. All right, but I want to see, we got to get below these wicks right here. Okay. Okay, so under 1 minute, we got to give love to everything, guys. We have GU that we charted. We haven't even looked at anything on GU, right? But it's important to just monitor every trade, kind of give it 2-3 minutes, and then see how it goes and get updated based on the alarms. Okay, so right now we're gonna watch this candle close, which is gonna be the 8:45 candle. Okay, last 15-minute candle before the 4-hour. Sorry, guys, I gotta sneeze. I'm sorry if it goes off. Okay, there we go. US 30 is still kind of selling, all right, showing nice opportunity here. Same with gold. Okay, indecision candle here coming off from the big bearish candlestick for the continuation. Ooh, baby. Hey, baby. Anyone still holding with me? Goldie, 24. Give it those pips, guys. Nice selling. My goodness. Look at this, guys. Okay, I closed. All right. I'm in on the US 30 sell, but look at that gold trade, guys. Still running, right? If you guys held the overall opportunity, it still looks very sexy. We're about 25 pips. Okay. All right. Members from the 33 mark, you're looking at, that's an 85 pip move. Okay, so let's just monitor US 30 here. So US 30 gave us a secondary chance. It's now finding that support level here. Okay, you can still see that's a critical point, guys. that 32,000 30 mark, 32,000, roughly 20, and around that area. A lot of buyers, guys. Give us the dump here. Let's just get back down. I'm looking at 32,020. Mikey, if that's the case and you get triggered like that, you got to contact your broker. They have a trading journal of everything that's been done, so they can help you best for certain situations like that. Okay. Okay, so they're giving us multiple opportunities, guys, on US 30. It's still pretty sexy here. I'm still in a little bit of a runner, but we do know that the support level is holding strong. I just wanted to tap that TP right down there and give us our 20 pips. Okay, so I guess it's coming back down here just under 1 minute. I think we can probably get that tap, and then we're gonna watch and see the new candle open. There's about just coming to under a minute here, guys. Okay. Guys, gold is picking up some volume here. Okay. All right, gold is picking up volume. US 30 is still kind of selling off. You can see GU is kind of just consolidating. I'm really happy we didn't trade GU today. You can see it's not the best. Okay, look at gold starting to pick up that volume there. It tapped exactly what we wanted to. Remember that 4 hour? Gold is love. It's just attracted to the 4 hour time frame, guys. Okay. So you can see if you did hold that, that's roughly depending on where you got it. I'm not saying everyone got this, maybe 20 plus pips depending on where your sell would have been. Okay. The only drawdown would have been right here. You would have had to come to close to break even multiple times. Okay. But again, you can see it's still sold off and now picked up some volume. All right. US 30 is coming right back down to that 20 pip mark. Okay, so here's that new candle. All right. We got about 10 minutes until the 4 hour candle is open. Guys, I'm going to secure more of this. Okay. And just leave a small runner. All right. This runner is actually going to, I'm probably going to hold this through, and the runner is this runner is $1. Okay. I'll tell you guys the truth. That's just $1. I'll let that thing kind of roll out. Okay. But I've secured more of the meat and potatoes of this trade. If it dumps here, it'll be a nice little, thank you coming into the new 4 hour time frame. Guys, almost at that 300. If you guys want NASDAQ coming in, just do the work beforehand, get it over with, show some love here. Hopefully you guys smashed US 30 or gold on some sells. Ooh. Guys, did you guys see that? Look at that level of support. I told you that was the key level right there. You can see. And you see that massive dump? How fat? That was like a flash dump, guys. Okay. What indicator, guys? We don't use really much indicators here. This is literally just your basic moving average, okay, and then there's an RSI on here. All right. Okay, guys, so we're coming to 1725 on gold here. Let's see, bouncing off that new 4-hour support. I want to see what the new 4-hour candle is going to look like. That's a big wick that can be filled though, guys, so we've broke through that structure, so the wick can be filled. All right, we just got to watch and see if it's actually going to follow through. Okay, so let's take a peek. Let's go take a look at the DXY here, guys. Okay, so just slowly breaking out. This is why it's a little bit slower today. There's not much movement with the dollar index. All right, you can see we haven't even really looked at the news, but this is what we've been working with all day. All right, so just to show you guys that, you know, although people tend to stay away from news on these days right here, there is good opportunities. You just have to be very patient. Okay. Tomorrow I think will be a nice day here. Yeah, 10 o'clock a.m. We have some nice moves. All right. So we'll watch for until then. Gold is back at 24. Still looking like it's selling off here. Guys, be very careful of all the gold buyers here. I'm seeing a lot of people trying to buy gold. You know what I mean? Just be careful here. Again, US 30 is still slowly filling that wick. All right. So you can see that would be the opportunity that if we price to, that's going to come back down to 30 points, 30 pips. I'm waiting to see if gold is going to tap 1720 today, guys. Okay, so just under 10 seconds now, guys. Let's see. This is going to be the 5 minutes leading into the 4-hour. Guys, just be very careful. I keep telling you guys, just watch out on gold. We're at a critical point now where gold can pick up the buyers for sure, but just be careful. Like we're in a consistent downtrend. All right, I'm looking at 1720 here. If price can break this 4-hour for the continuation, or the next support structure, which will roughly be probably right in around here. Okay, 1722. Okay, so gold's still running. US 30 finding a little bit of support. Okay, so see what I mean about support? Did not get below and fill that bottom wick. We're starting to actually get the bullish momentum coming in, and it's right around that same level to the left as we've had the price explode, you know, in previous. Okay, so we'll watch and see if that 9 is going to reject it or if it's going to continue. Gold is probably filling around the same way here. You can see we're selling, but the buyers have started to step in a little bit on gold. Okay, I still think gold can break if the structure isn't held. You know what I mean? It's pretty bearish right now. We might get a short-term pullback. Casper, don't worry about the numbers. Worry about following price. Okay, you know what I mean? Price is going to be roughly the same thing in terms of candlesticks on your MT4, but just be aware. You know, that's why I mentioned to you, Owanda's on gold. Global Prime, we try to give you the charts. Just follow price. It's going to give you a little bit better of a, determining factor here. Okay, guys, let's go take a peek at that CAD JPY trade for a quick second here. I know members, the guys on YouTube, you probably wouldn't have caught that, but this is something we sent to the group. Okay, so you can see we've started to pull back now. All right, the trade ran. You're looking at this move right here, all the way down. So you're still running about 33 pips, but it made a tap of around 45. Okay, so just be aware that this thing could push right back down to the price structure of, maybe 106, 106 200 area. Okay, so just monitor this accordingly. All right. GU, Nigel? Okay, I'll take a peek, guys. Let's take a quick little look at GU, guys. We're coming into the new 4-hour candle here. I'm looking, okay, here we go. Yeah, I like GU. This wick, okay, is something that I'm watching for. All right, I'm looking for GU as well. Okay, so let's just watch 1724 on gold. Okay, US 30. We're going to check everything before the hourly. There's a new 4 hours. So you can see it's still holding that level there. Getting that nice rejection at the 9. Okay, we got about 10 seconds left. Let's watch how US 30 is going to close. Okay, so GU, pretty consolidated at the time, not looking at that. Goldie. So guys, everything's kind of just at standstill right now. So 9 o'clock, let's see what the love is. Hey guys, I got a question for you though, okay? You can see last week we did some trade recaps. We did all this. 310 guys, perfect. Thank you so much. We'll do NASDAQ. Okay. You see we're doing some of these trade recaps and stuff like that. Like, in our group we do a little bit more, I guess you could say education stuff. What do you guys think about some podcasts? We talked about this before, but everything kind of took wind of us, and we've just been a little bit busy. But I have about 10 people who have been extremely successful with trading with us, and not only with us, obviously, but themselves too. Would you guys like to hear some of those stories? Myself, Ron, just talking with them, going back and forth, just getting their inputs, showing a little bit of love to them because they've put not easy work, right? If you guys like that, please just say it so I can know. it's hard to get feedback. You know, when we post these videos of trade recaps, sometimes you get like 1.5K, then sometimes you get 3. You know, it is what it is. You can never really determine, and we don't put any money into that kind of stuff, right? But if it's something where we're sharing other people's stories, how they've been with us, I think that's something that might get a little bit more love, you know. So just let me know. We're not going to stop the live stream, guys. Don't worry about that. That's our meat and potatoes. But just something to add so you guys can kind of see what's going on here. Okay, guys. I'm getting a lot of people here that are liking it. Okay, that's good. You guys will start to see that. Give us about a week. I already got the first person in mind. I am looking at to see if gold is going to dump here, guys. DPI, yeah. Cool, guys. Appreciate that. All right, so you can see everything is still gold bearish here, guys. For the buyers, like I said, we're still, I think we're coming in, there's a little bit of a wedge here starting to form. Okay, you can see that price is still holding here. Price is coming into a little bit of converge. All right, so I want to see what's going to happen based on this. Brandon, we are, absolutely. One sec, guys. Jen, in our Discord group, I just sent you a private message here. All right, so just check that out, please. All right, guys, so this is going to be a critical move here. All right, so if it breaks the 4 hour, guys, you can see that we're starting to flatline on the RSI. It's not to say that price can't, you know, continue. The first 5 minutes of the new 4 hours starting to, you know, diminish. All right, you can see that US 30 is starting to go bullish at this time. It's starting to flip up. All right, and now you'd be at roughly break even. I still think that US 30, you know, coming into here is going to be a key factor right at that wick if it's going to get rejected or pushed back down. But price, like I said, it's just going to watch follow coming in at 915, 930 area. All right. So I'm looking for gold to still kind of sell off here. Just for me, I'm not in anything right now. I'm just going to watch and see if we get that 4 hour test. All right. And with that being said, guys, the love has been shown. So let's get down to some NASDAQ here. Okay. I'm happy we didn't really do NASDAQ. Everyone wanted to trade it. But if you didn't catch this move, okay, if you didn't catch that move right there, you can see that we would have been sitting with our thumbs up, our, you know, in some, oh, is this going to be a buy? Is it going to be a sell? And it just would have been consolidated, you know, kind of choppy action, right? So let's remove everything here, guys and girls. Let's go to daily. All right, you can see we were trading last week, previous weeks. You know, NASDAQ has finally been making a comeback here. All right. Finally. It's nice to see people's portfolios maybe bouncing back a little bit, you know, different things like that. All right. But with that being said, okay, let's get down to dirty here and do this right now. So 1, 2. All right. So I'm looking at my support level. I'm not going to do actually. I'm just going to go with daily support. Okay. Looking for my daily resistance coming in here. I'm going to use this actual structure to the left. You can see. One sec, guys. Okay, so there's the DXY. I have a feeling it's going to be bearish. All right. So we'll just watch. I want to finish this up. Daily resistance. Gold is just indecision, guys. Leave gold alone for now. It's finding some support, but we'll catch it on the next move, potentially at 9:15, 9:30 area. Okay. Perfect. Let's go to the 4-hour now. Okay, just going to drop that down. All right. A nice 4-hour support starting to hold right here. If you look to the left, guys, a lot of the wicks has tried to break below there, but the price is held. Okay, so 4-hour support. And then we have the 4-hour resistance coming right up here. Magnus, you want to close one. Okay? Don't hold both. Okay, so you can see 4-hour support, resistance, pretty straightforward on NASDAQ. If we break below here, guys, that's breaking 12,200. And if we're breaking the above here, it's looking at 12,600. So it's around, you know, $400, okay, between the daily break and then the 4-hour resistance break, okay? So let's go to look at that in the hourly. Okay, just gonna update this right here. I see nice hourly resistance. Okay, and I see some hourly support coming in. Gold just dumped off, guys. Still selling. Trying to at least. Unfortunately, depending on where you got in, Magnus, you might have to take one and then make it up, you know, with the trades to come. You have to be very careful that you're not buying and selling on the same thing for both. It happens. Trust me, I've done it myself. Okay, but you just want to watch and see. If you got to take a losing trade, it's better than a losing small trade is better than taking a losing 3-4% trade where you're too scared to close. You know what I mean? So let's take a look at the 15-minute now. All right, so 15-minute rejection coming in here. Nice resistance level. And then I see my 15-minute support starting to hold right here. Okay, so let's drop to the 5 now. All right, 5-minute resistance coming in at the rejection. Goldie is dumping, guys. Remember, be very careful. I saw like probably 7 people saying I'm smashing gold. Just be careful, guys. You might come back eventually, but for right now, this thing, support, sorry, is, remember, still trying to sell off here, okay? All right, we have no moving averages on here. We have no nothing. We erased. All right, we are below what happened with the death cross. That trade, if you held it, still around 30 pips. Okay. I think we actually would have just hit our TP, guys, from that original gold trade. Let me quickly check here. 1723. So we hit it, guys. 1733, 1723. You're roughly running around almost 100 pip trade already idea that was sent this morning. All right, 33 all the way down to 23, looking at 95, almost 100 pips. Okay, so let's see if we're going to get this continuation down to the low 1723, 1723.5. Okay, so US 30s. Remember I told you about rejection that can happen here. Let's go take a peek at the dirty 30. Okay, so the 9 EMA was the reason that this pushed right back down. All right, so if I throw this on here, you can see the rejection did not allow it to break above and it's still selling off. Sergio, you can do however you want. Okay, you talk about managing trades. Secure some at 15 pips. Move your stop loss to break even at 15 pips. Okay, right? And then if that's not good enough, you don't need to do that, right? This is just it's something that you see we put on every trade, and a lot of it's for new traders. Okay, guys, we literally, that's a 100 pip trade coming in from this morning. Okay, US 30 and gold, everything has sold off. Okay, and there's US 30 sell continuously. So let's watch and see what kind of move we're going to get. If you're asking about like GBP CAD, guys, I don't know. No idea. And then there's gold, you guys. Did anyone hold gold straight up? Like I said, I closed. Okay, I didn't hold the full trade. I was in, you guys know, I've showed you guys in the group that I was in multiple times up here. Okay, just did not believe at the time that it was going to sink continue. I thought it was going to tap 23. I didn't know it was going to get below, but it was a nice move, honestly. Okay, and this is why I'm telling you, be careful on the buys, guys. Okay, so I want to see what's going on with GU2 as well. NASDAQ is still selling off. Okay, I think NASDAQ is going to fill this wick right here, guys. So let's watch and see. I think that we're going to get a sell below here and probably fill that wick. It might happen. GU looks pretty promising still for the buyers. You can still see it still moving to the upside, guys. I'm slowly moving up to the DXY. This is what I really wanted to see. Okay. So remember we talked about bullish, bearish targets here. You can see short-term 106.4 was tapped. Okay. Then you can see 106.25 was tapped as well. And now you can see we're pushing right back into that consolidation mark. Okay. So gold is holding. All right, if we do get a continuation, we can probably get down to that 1720 area. Okay, current time, this is going to be the 9:15 candle. Okay, just erase. Okay, let's see on US 30 here if we got that continuation. Still slowly holding. All right. We're now below everything that we've done in terms of structure. But if we do get down here, guys, I'm looking at a potential opportunity right at the support level here if it does continue. Okay. Okay, so I'm looking for NASDAQ to trade market open, guys. All right. I am not in anything right now. All my eyes are going to be on NASDAQ 9:30. Okay, so 15 minutes. All right, we can just watch and see how price is going to move here. Gold is holding back at 24. Okay, you can see that they're starting to test that 4-hour now. It'll act as resistance. Okay, so that's a key level. Jen, can you please check your private messages? Oh, guys, also we're putting a little more emphasis on our Instagram. Okay, I know you guys probably don't care, but we're starting to upload it, and we're gonna maybe start to like hook up a stream through it. All right, just to get some more love on IG. It's not a huge thing with us. We post some stories and some trade recaps and stuff like that. But if you guys want to give us a follow, okay, we're gonna be running a monthly Instagram promotions for free membership. You know, maybe a free one-on-one, different things like that. Okay, please check it out here, guys. I'll just pull it up so you can see. Okay, there is some scam accounts here, guys, so be careful. We have 5,731. Okay, so guys, check out the last pin message, or the pin ones where they're roughly around here. But we are going to be running some giveaways for membership. We're going to be running a giveaway with HankoTrade. Okay, and we're going to be running some contests with HankoTrade. So if you guys want to join up, look at how it is. Make sure to give us a follow here. For 10,000, our 10,000 subscriber, guys, this is no joke. We're giving away a free 1-year membership. Okay, so I know that's like, I don't know, like 4,300 away, but still, for that, again, if you guys want to continue, don't create any bot accounts and stuff like that. We don't care about that. We don't want that. But for that, I'll be announcing that every single stream, so we can get that up absolutely. Okay, so give us a follow, guys, and we'll go from there. Okay. Okay, guys, so we have a nice gold bull support here coming at that 23 mark. Okay, look at this nice momentum starting to push. Okay, so I'm looking at price to maybe break around 1726, looking to continue maybe back to 1730, but we'll watch and see how price is going to move. A closing above the 9 EMA here. Okay. Okay, so let's check out US 32, guys. 920 coming in here. NASDAQ is just coming in. You can see the dirty 30 did drop off here, but we're holding that support level. So I'm not going to do US 30 anymore, guys. I'm not going to update gold. So just monitor this accordingly. We're going to watch it. If anything, I'll look at GU and NASDAQ. Okay, like I'm looking at GU pretty promising right here. If you look on the hourly on GBP USD, it's got a lot of bullish support. Okay, and it's still pumping up for the continuation. All right. Okay, and they're slowly making its little doji candle here coming in. There's no news to really kind of push this, you know, having a massive continuation, but we slowly might walk up getting to that 21,000. Okay. GU's very slow to, yeah, exactly. That's what I was looking at, Ben. Okay, so let's just focus on NASDAQ. All right. Okay, so just under 3 minutes and 40 seconds here. Guys, I'm looking for a NAS. If NAS breaks, okay, if NAS sells here, okay, I'm looking for a breakdown below 15 minute to tap that, fill that wick. All right, the momentum overall, if we look at this on a higher time frame, and always look at your 4 hours, guys, always. Okay, this is what we're focusing on right here. Look at this nice engulfing candlestick. All right, price is starting to make a little bit of a trend push here, but we're below the 9 on the 4 hour. Okay, price tried to spike up. We're still in a little bit of a trend. Okay, but right now, in terms of the moving averages, we are below and holding that. Okay, so if we hold this structure right here, price is going to fill this wick up to our hourly, which is roughly 12,471.47. All right, and if it starts to break down to the support level, all right, this says hourly resistance. This should really say it'll be on the hourly. It'll show it. Okay, this is where we're going to come to if it starts to flip. All right. So nice continuation, no engulfing candlestick here. Resistance is coming. 5-minute rejection here, still closing below the 9. So if we get a breakdown below here, guys, don't enter in beforehand, because if it's not going to happen right now, market open might flip this even bullish. Okay, just under a minute and 40 here. Abdulaziz, my man. We don't have any moving averages on here other than 9. If we put on the 200, you can see we are below on the 5. Okay, you can see this is what originally happened with gold. Okay, remember gold, guys, we were right in around this position and we're like, okay, is it going to pop up? And I said the resistance of the 200 is going to hold it below. All right, and you can see that it definitely did. So I think the Nasdaq is a little bit different, okay, because Nasdaq really gets hit heavy when 9:30 time comes. All right, a lot of volume, liquidity being pumped in the market. All right, and that's going to be in 5 minutes. So it's a little bit different, but the same kind of rules apply. Okay, we are heavily showing bullish tendencies last little bit. So we on Friday it did sell off. Okay, and it was kind of indecisive, but so far since we've opened up, last night and even today, we've been kind of pushing back up, and now we're at that standstill point where we are at 924, looking for that move at 930. Okay. Okay. Please tell if gold is going to come to 1700. I don't know. You know what I mean? I wish I could predict that market. I don't think if anyone could predict that, I don't think they'd be streaming live very much. They'd be just doing this and vanishing in the world. You know what I mean? So there's an opportunity for it, but a catalyst is going to have to happen. News is going to have to bring it back down. So you can see that would be a $20 move. You're looking at 200 pips away from 1700, maybe more, 250 pips. That's a big move, right? And they don't just drop like that unless there's NFP, FOMC, CPI, PPI, different things like that, right? So, but it's a good question. You can forecast everything, but watching actual price is the only way you're really going to get that determining factor. Okay, so I just wanted to show you gold here for a little bit. US 30. Okay, a little bit of consolidation. All right, my man Elvin or Pablo, yeah, agreed. Okay, let's take a look at GU2. Nice little bull move here, guys. Continuous. If we break above GU here, guys, this looks like a nice opportunity for a buy. I just want to see how the price is going to move, and then we're going to go right back to NASDAQ. Okay, so GU looking pretty good. Okay, if anyone looking at 20900, okay, which is right now that 4 hour. Okay, so we'll mark that here. All right, we're going right to NASDAQ now, guys. Alrighty, so let's just watch and see here what we're looking for. Okay, just be aware that price is going to be very volatile coming in at 9:30. All right, if you don't feel confident in your trading, don't trade it. Okay, don't trade it. I used to write it all down, but we all need to be grown-ups here and understand that price can have any kind of moves at any time. Okay, see that big sell, guys? Mentioned that to you before. Probably looking at filling it. We'll watch and see. Just under 1 minute here. Looking at the night. Okay, so that's 12,400 here. Let's see where actual 12,400 is actually showing. Okay. If we break there and continue, guys, it's going to probably tap down to that hourly resistance. Okay. So let's watch and see market open here. Okay, so wait 5 minutes, guys. Looking for a potential opportunity for a sell anywhere around here. Just so you guys understand. Okay, if new, wait 10 minutes. Let's watch and see how this is going to move. Anything can happen, guys. 2 seconds here. Let's watch. Okay, so nice sell below 12,400 here. Movement is very slow and erratic. Let's watch and see. Okay, so right away it started to pop back up. Let's watch and see if it's testing the 200 EMA. If we get another retest and it closes below, I'll look for a sell. All right, let's watch and see. Okay, so nothing. I haven't sold yet, guys. Just watching and seeing now. You can see they're picking up some volume here. I want to see if it's going to tap the 200 and the 9 before any kind of move. All right. If this starts to shoot back down, like I said, I'll look for an opportunity here, but we need to show a price push and then a continuous retest of the bearish trend here. Okay. Okay, so let's just check out US 30 for 2 seconds. We'll be right back. There's US 30, guys. So there's that sell continuous. You can see it dropped off around 76 pips if you hold the original, and it's still dropping off. I took a sell on NASDAQ, small lot size feeler. I'm going to see how this is going to move. There we go. Okay, so quick in and out. Okay, so let's watch and see this current candle now. I want to see if it's going to tap the 200 and the 9 one more time. Okay, so nice drop here. You can see it's now retesting. This has happened multiple times, guys. Multiple times, pushing and pulling back down. So let's just watch and see. You can see the current candle right now, guys. It's going right to indecision. So that's why I said if you're not comfortable with what's going on right now, you don't need to trade this. Okay, you don't need to trade this. The initial drop dropped around 14-15 pips. If that's too fast for you, you guys can understand that this is maybe not the best time. Okay, you can see now it's approaching that 200 EMA. Okay, and if that's the case, the 9 is going to have the determining factor whether it's going to close or get rejected. Okay, so let's watch and see. US 30's gone, guys. Huge selling pressure here. It usually happens to us, guys. We usually get really excited to do NASDAQ, and then US 30 is doing its thing. Members, though, from the original trade idea, you guys know that's running around 100 plus pips. So let's just watch and see what's going to happen with NASDAQ. Give it a couple minutes here. It's coming in at 9:35. It will be the next candle. Okay. Okay, big sell. There we go. Let's see if NASDAQ, remember the 9 EMA, guys. US 30, NASDAQ. Let's see if we're going to get the same melt coming on. I'm still in that NASDAQ sell, guys. I was in heavy drawdown. I want to see if we're going to tap at least. There we go, guys. Let's go. Secure, secure, secure. Let's see if we can get a nice 20 pip drop here. I told you guys the 9 is where it's at. It's going to act as your support and resistance. Okay, and that's exactly what it did. It acted as a resistance, so it's giving you multiple opportunities to get in and get out here. Okay, I just secured my trade. All right, and we're going to see if this thing's going to rip down even further here. Ooh, guys, beautiful. Let's see if we can get that continuation. Big sexy is dropping. Whew. There we go, guys. That's it. No fancy indicators, no nothing. Straight up price. Game time. Okay. So that's 30 pip drop. I told you guys I was selling. All right, you can see it's still dropping off here. I think we can probably come back down to that 12,350 mark. Okay, and you're running around 45 plus pips for the NASDAQ continuation. Okay. Is anyone in NASDAQ or US 30 here? I didn't really focus on US 30 after that, mostly NAS. But is anyone still smoking NAS like this is a big drop, guys? That's a big drop. You know, we were worried about NASDAQ and US 30 and US 30 not following through. Guys, US 30 is though, it's just put a fork in it. She's done, man. Guys, you understand that trade? Look at the pips that thing's running. That's crazy. Nasdaq is nice. It's not as volatile at times. US 30, a micro movement is a mile for pips. All right, guys. So straight up, we're going to stay till 9:45 today. Then I got to bounce. So I'm probably not going to enter in anything else. I'm just going to watch and see how these are going to play out. I want to see if we're going to tap that 4-hour support. All right, guys. Let's rock and roll here. It's good to be back, guys. I won't lie to you. I had a little bit of a separation anxiety from trading live here from last week. There we go. There we go, guys. Let's see if we can get that tap here. There we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Game time. Guys, I won't lie to you. We did not hit a single trade in stop loss today, and there has been 5 trades actually sent. All right. Great best. I lose 500 today, but made it up with this session 1.4K. Congratulations, my man. We are roughly 5 for 5 today, guys. I don't know if the one trade has triggered yet. That was a pending trade, just still sitting there, but it's been a very good day. All right, just want to see if we're going to tap that 4-hour, guys. And Murder, She Wrote. Let's see it, guys. Did it tap? Let's go. Game time. It's pretty much tapped, guys. Okay, so see where they closed it. Indecision. Looking for the continuation, guys. All right, so you can see they're pulling back now pretty strong. All right, I think they're going to come to the hour of the resistance. Then it's going to be the determining factor. So, guys, that's pretty much it. 9:40. We don't need to keep running this stream. You guys understand what happened here. Gold was a beautiful trade. Nasdaq was a beautiful trade. Now reversing. Okay, let's just take a peek at everything else here. There's GU. Still nothing's happened just yet. Okay. Nasdaq is pushing slowly now, coming back to that 9 EMA. All right, you can see Goldie dropped off yet again right down to 1720. All right, and then you can see US 30 was the rocket, around 182 pips from that overall sell opportunity. Okay, so guys, it was a big day today. You know, it started off slow, but market open really picked it up. Okay, so if you guys missed any reversals here, don't worry about it. If you guys hit the original trades, that's the best way to do. Okay, so guys, thank you so much for joining in. You can bet that I'll be live all week. Okay, we are doing a few webinars here with some back testing sessions. Okay, let me just pull it up for you guys so you can see. All right, our schedule is back on track. All London sessions Monday through Friday. Okay, we have New York every single day. Zoom is completely the way we're going with it, guys. Right, Discord is the trade updates, and we've sent around almost 5 for 5 today, which is it's a good day to come back to. Okay, and then later at night, like you said, you can see more educational stuff. All right, which we do back testing. We have a live webinar with PowerPoint presentation to go over some different things. All right, I'm actually pretty excited for this week. It's going to be pretty good. And then we have Q&A and back testing as well. All right, so let's have a good week so far, guys. Sorry, it's been a good week so far, so let's have a good rest of the week. Okay, if you guys would like to join, okay, you can see here what we have: 1-on-1, 3, 6, 12, monthly, whatever it is. You can just check in, click, and see if it makes sense for you. Okay. With that being said, guys, have a great day. God bless you all. I appreciate you tuning in. You can see that NASDAQ reversed, so that's why you got to be quick on your pips and then get in and get out, especially with your trading market open. Okay, so have a good day, and we will see you tomorrow, same time, same channel. Members, we'll update you if anything we see, and we will go from there, okay? Later, guys. God bless. Goodbye.
Every trader's focus is to get low spreads and finding a perfect strategy. They also focus on proper entries and exits. However, before any decision is made, look for a reliable broker. We all want to have good spreads and commissions that allow us to get into the blue faster. At HankoTrade, having spreads as low as 0.0 pips with leverage available up to 500 times is just one click away. You may also choose from 3 different account types, with a minimum deposit as low as $10. Built by traders for traders. Trade and control with our recommended broker, HankoTrade.